Sabine Pass was among the hardest hit areas in southeast Texas when Hurricane Ike caused extensive damage with winds upward 100 miles per hour. Pretty much everything that was standing was knocked down or wiped out with the storm surge. Now, more than 3 years later, people who stayed in Sabine Pass have rebuilt their homes and lives. KFDM Ron Reynolds tells us they came together this weekend to put a finishing touch on a town that stood in Ike's path.
I first moved back here in '85. It was tropical.
Lane Plochet talks about what his town was like before two hurricanes.
After Hurricane Rita, we told the kids, everything is going to be from now on before or after Rita. Well, then here comes Ike.
And with Ike, he lost his home.
And it hit the house, my house, and pushed it back. It's like there was probably in the low-lying areas up to a foot of that black slush mud that you can't get off with a high-pressure hose.
But having his possessions dragged through the mud didn't hamper his spirit to live in Sabine Pass.
If you're a quitter, then move away.
What Plochet had left outweighed what was destroyed with Hurricanes Rita and Ike.
What you got to do is you got to live in a 30-foot camper for 90 days. With a 16-year-old son with a size 14 boot. He'll take his boots off at the camp and look like a set of Chester drawers. Space was at a premium, okay?
Even among the damage that is still visible from the hurricanes, there's also new life. 1,000 seedlings planted throughout Sabine Pass.
I was really excited about it. The Lions Park behind me used to have a lot of trees in it. The two hurricanes did a lot of damage, and those of us that have children, want to have a nice shaded park for our kids to play in again. The residents were very excited to have trees back on their homes, on their properties.
Plochet has rebuilt his home.
There's one right here, and it got blown away.
And now he's excited to replace some of the 18 trees that were uprooted and killed during natural disasters.
Hurricane Ike shows up, and then she finished them off. The ones that wasn't killed with the winds with Rita, saltwater killed them.
Now some more young trees he can watch grow.
It's by the house. One when Laney, my daughter, was born, I planted it, and the other one is right there when Hunter was born. I planted them, and they survived, so that's pretty good.
Survived, just like the spirits that never died in a small-knit community after the hurricanes.
We're not going to go. So that's basically what it is. That's kind of a statement, putting stuff in the ground.
In Sabine Pass, Ron Reynolds, KFDM 6 News.
Hurricane Ike destroyed 70% of the trees in Sabine Pass. Leadership of Southeast Texas organized the planting of the trees. 1,000 trees were donated by Apache Corporation, and about 100 volunteers helped plant the seedlings.